What's up, people? Games are more accessible than ever before. With free-to-play titles, convenient subscription services, who on earth will pay full price for a single game when you can get hundreds for free? Well, I'll tell you who, and there's a good reason for that. Video games evolve alongside an ever-growing digital society. In other words, games must adapt to the lifestyles and needs of the new generation. It would be unreasonable to launch a game system that caters to the digital demands of 10 years ago. Every new generation of consoles introduces features that take advantage of what is currently available in terms of technology. Consequently, this had an impending impact on the definition of ownership. It is more difficult than ever to understand what we actually get when we purchase a game. This can be easily explained through a simple diagram. There are three categories in the ownership diagram directly tied to the media format. The first one is the physical category. This is where all retail releases belong to. In this scenario, you have full ownership over your games. That's because we own a physical product. We control how, when, and who plays it. We can share it, sell it, and play it whenever we want with no corporation restricting our access to this. Access to our game doesn't depend on rigid company policies, business relations, or whether or not you have a phone number. Just take out the game and play. This category includes discs, cartridges, floppy disks, and any other type of game cards. The second layer is the digital category. This is where game downloads belong to. In this scenario, you have limited ownership over your games. I'll explain why. When you purchase and download a game, the game does not belong to you. It belongs to your account. Accounts are tied to a specific device or group of devices, which were previously registered as either primary or secondary systems. At this point, your privileges are subject to a company policy or DRM. This stands for Digital Rights Management. This is how corporations manage legal access to digital content to ensure full control over its distribution. You can't share a digital game at all without complying to the company's DRM rules. Needless to say, you can't sell it. In this category, any game you purchase is stored on your system storage. It is worth mentioning, once you make the purchase, you gain access to the game indefinitely, and you should be able to download it again as long as the servers are online. Now, the third layer. Two current trends that go hand in hand with each other: software as a service and subscriptions. In this scenario, the service provider manages access to the game, including security, availability, and performance. In other words, you own absolutely nothing. In this category, the game is installed on your system, but access is restricted by a service, which can be either a live service or a subscription service. Live service games are usually free to play and require an active internet connection. Unfortunately, these games only exist as long as their servers are online. On the other hand, we have a subscription service, which is nothing more than a monetization method. In this model, you gain access to a specific game library, paying a monthly fee, but you lose access as soon as you stop paying, regardless if the game is installed or not. Game consoles and game access go hand in hand with current digital trends, and we have to adapt as gamers. But we can't deny the fact that it's becoming an arduous task to preserve video games. But that's all I have for you today. I would appreciate it if you subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.